because of the volume of times he has the ball and the pressure that he puts on you. He got nicked up with fouls. Great pass.
Miller fires the three. The basket for Jeff Foster.
And you know, Reggie Miller, he is going to be looking to strike from deep, and he's going to be looking to strike.
His first. Miller, the league's leading free throw shooter, better than 90%. Timeouts during a playoff telecast in regular season. The timeouts tend to
Now, when they are good defensively at attacking Iverson, it's when they get him on the wing. Lynch
got the roll
out on the floor, and the question is, how much gas does he have in the tank? These are regular numbers.
Lynch's pass through the lane deflected, and another Indiana steal. Rose. Start Iverson.
Of the game, an attacking defense that produced some easy transition hoops. Miller, 7 1/4.
He slips past him. Jalen ahead to Miller. Miller against McKee. Lays it in. Shots he's taken. Miller, the fake on McKee. A two-point attempt is there.
Really, the defensive energy that they're applying against Reggie Miller. Miller is always a great guy at playing without the basketball. McKee is too late coming around the screen. He's got to be up closer to Reggie Miller, and they would hope that he would have a higher percentage, but not so far, and he hasn't been able to get inside all the way.
Until then.
New speed. Just think if you'd have that in your game.
My game was close to non-existent in Indianapolis. The Pacers lead it 24-17. Iverson hits his second in a row. Well, 4 seconds to shoot. Aaron McKee will. O'Neal from Harrington. Geiger got a piece of it. Here come the Sixers. Iverson with best.
Game for Travis Best.
McKee straightaway three.
Iverson, whenever he gets the ball on the wing, they double, they force him baseline, and this is just a terrific play by Iverson to find somebody, and McKee finishes it off. But
moving at a torrid clip toward a benching. Well, whether he is Edgar Bergen or Charlie McCarthy, he's on the bench either way. Here's Miller bouncing, firing, hitting.
Officials are nocturnal as well, and these morning games have got them a little on edge, but you can see the bump, the fade, and those were the kinds of shots that he was.
Which Iverson connects on. Miller has scored 15. He thought he should have had a chance for his 16th.
Well, that did.
It's on the floor. Rose on Iverson. He's another jab step. Now splits 2 defenders and scores.
You know, when you can dance like this and get through a scene that quickly, it's tough to guard you. And by drive.
The whistle, the basket for Reggie.
Patience and good execution as they find Miller down on the baseline and into George Lynch.
Reggie steps back. It's a three. No foul. He thought he was fouled. Here's Iverson sprinting ahead. And
Iverson showing you, Jalen, don't think about it. Comes over the top, hangs on to make sure he doesn't hurt himself. But when you get that guy out in the open court, forget about it.
You're allowed to hang on the rim if in the judgment of the officials it's too.
And Bob, that is how a 4-point lead becomes a 1-point lead. Iverson.
And that is how a 1-point lead becomes a 3-point lead. Behind. Reggie spots up. Off the back iron, and then off O'Neal's hands. Here comes Iverson. Best is back. Iverson recovers and pops the jumper.
And then Allen Iverson lost control of the ball, but wide open.
Reggie again. And he was fouled there.
Well, Reggie, quickly.
Back to Snow for the jumper. He got his own rebound, finding Iverson, who banks it home. Since intermission. Iverson. He will keep it.
And you see Iverson, and he is in an attack mode now, gets to the free throw line, get that shot, that's money. Rashad, but the main men have been on display here in the third quarter. Iverson with his darting, foot speed, and quickness, challenging the defense of the Indiana Pacers.
Crozier has not been effective today.
Well, he's been more effective on the drive, and he's got to continue to do that. Iverson on the hoop, a mad dash. Oh, dang. Miller touched it last, but Allen Iverson at full throttle coming in, taking the pop from Crozier, and still getting the ball to dance in. This third quarter, it's bad news for the 76ers so far with Iverson.
You know, most people will tell you the new rules, 36 next season, with that outside range, he can bust zones.
Well, I don't think it's going to hurt Iverson because he just takes off and runs. He in the ball game. His job is to defend.
Iverson from long range, just in.
So whenever the clock got right for Iverson, he started really making some noise against the Indiana Pacers in this third quarter.
Reggie, the fake, and the shot.
Are always talking about not being able to get away with things, but a good pop, a good nice little forearm in the chest of Eric Snow gets Miller that extra step. I see if Brown makes an adjustment. See, Mutombo can't stay in the lane because McKee is outside. Miller. But he drops in a dime from long distance, and Reggie Miller returns to the fray with this. Pacers looking for Miller.
Here he is.
Reggie Miller all the way. The 76ers say he stepped out of bounds, but
Sixer ball from the side.
3 seconds left. This is an inbound, and this one is over.
There it is.